Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a pick a card read. Is your person coming back? Those of you that are in separation at the moment and you're waiting on someone, are they coming back? Let's find out. I've made 3 readings here, the crystal, the flower, and the shell. This is a timeless reading. Whenever you get into it is good, and each of them has got an extended reading. So in these readings, in this video read, I'm going to go all into your person, what's going on for them, and then using the crystals, the yes and no crystals at the end, get a definitive answer of whether they're coming back or not. But we'll find out all about where they're at right now in the decision making process and all of that, all of the contributing factors in their energy in this video read. And then in the deeper dives, in the extended reading, I'm going to go into your star. So guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, guidance for you in this relationship as well. What else do you need to know about them and you and making it work? Or if they're not coming back, more about you, you know, and getting into a really good relationship. And then how this might play out with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of each of these readings, I'll pop a link for that extended deeper dive read up there. You'll also find that in the description box and in the comments, where you can also find the timestamps to jump ahead to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one do you want? Would you like the pile, the crystal pile? This is a selenite crystal. These are quite surprising readings as well, the deeper dives. Or some of the readings seem, let's put it this way, the video readings can seem very positive in it, and it isn't as positive with the deeper dive. The video reads that seem more positive and seem closer are actually the furthest away from you getting actually what you want, which was really surprising to me, but it's fascinating as well. Anyway, would you like the flower or the shell? So take a pick now. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Love hearing from you guys and how this pertains to your situation. I do 3 of these Love Pick a Card reads a week as well. If you've got any ideas of what you want me to do it on, let me know in the comments below. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell to get notified of my Pick a Card reads as they come out, and my daily energy updates for the collective, and when I go live in my live show 3 times a week, Psychic Cafe, where I give mini reads. Would love to see you in there. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing down there. You will see it, the show. You can click on set a reminder there to come along live. Be sure that you've clicked that subscribe button along with that notification bell as well to hear more from me. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your reading. Take your pick now, crystal, flower, or shell, and I'll see you in there. If you chose the crystal, then this one's for you. Crystals, let's find out, is your person coming back? That person that you've been waiting on. Let's find out all about it as well. Now, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this as well. So if you find that this is your story, it could be your story, all the details about it, then you might want to get that. In that, I'm going to go more into guidance for you. Guidance for you in this situation, moving on and moving forward in this, your partner, all of that kind of stuff. What else you need to know about this relationship and those dynamics, what you need to learn from it, all of that kind of stuff. So it's going to be focused on you to move you forward kind of thing. And so if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below. So let's find out all about your person and whether they're coming back, and we'll find out all the details about this so we can. I will pull a crystal out at the end as well, a yes or no crystal for a definitive answer on this as well. Let's find out all about it first with the cards. So crystals, is your person coming back? Well, you got tea ceremony, so it's very slow and deliberate. Whatever's happening now, someone's not taking this lightly, and also sharing your wisdom as well. So a lot to learn from this situation. It's slow. If they're coming back, it's going to be a slow process. That tea ceremony is about doing things very precisely, very slowly, with that, you know, deliberate, a conscious kind of a choice. So this isn't someone who's just kind of being fickle about it at all. They're thinking long and hard about this. And that's why it's been slow. Unconditional love. Well, isn't that sweet? So even if they don't, they love you. This is unconditional love. This could be someone that's doing the best thing for you. They might not feel good enough for you, and they might be holding themselves back because of that. Because they love you unconditionally, they want the best for you, and they might not feel that they're the best for you. So for some of you, that's true. They're thinking about it. This is someone who loves you unconditionally. This is someone who is not taking this decision lightly. And optimism, they're optimistic. They're optimistic. Now, this could be someone, you know, it's kind of reminded me of the energies of an ex-boyfriend, and we broke up, and it was really heartbreaking. And he said, you know, I just know it's going to be okay. I know whatever happened, it's going to be okay. And I felt that. I felt the truth in it when he said that too. And we haven't seen each other after that, and that was many years ago. But it's true, you know, we were moving onwards and upwards from there, both of us. We learned a lot from it. And optimism. So be optimistic about this. There will be clear skies. Let's get more clarity on all of this. Are they coming back? I don't know why I put them so far over there. I have to do that way if I'm doing like the past and the present things, because there's so many cards on the table. But I'm not doing that this time, so I can put them here. Okay, so with the tarot, give us some information about this, guys, about Crystal's person. Are they coming back? Tell us all about it. Everything involved in this decision-making process. Page of Cups. So this is someone who is planning for the future in a dreamy kind of a way. Very optimistic, very heart on the sleeve kind of thing. Like, they know what their wishes are, and they dream of this rosy kind of a future, you know, pie in the sky kind of stuff, and like, wish I could just fall in love and everything be okay. You know, it's that it's not dreaming about like an ideal relationship kind of thing, down to earth, and what that will actually be like. This is more like, just imagine yourself, you know how movies do it with the like, misty scene kind of thing, that dream sequence where everything is just perfect and you're just sitting around enjoying watching the children playing and things like that with a white picket fence. It's a dream, a fuzzy kind of a dream. So they do have a vision for their love life and for their love, but at the moment it's just this fuzziness. It's not concrete. It's not being kind of brought down to earth. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a practical plan for them at the moment. It doesn't seem practical. It doesn't seem achievable for whatever reason. The Page of Cups is such a young energy as well, so they might be feeling emotionally immature, no matter their age. Might be feeling emotionally immature, not ready for it. Queen of Cups, though, this is you. This is your energy. This is the lover, the nurturer, the one that's very caring, the one that loves deeply. And so they know that you're this great partner. Queen of Cups makes a great partner. They know that you're that energy, that you'll love them right. It's not a question of that. This is about your person and whether they feel like they can grow into that person that they see in this vision that they have. But the vision that they have is very kind of naive and twee in a way. Let's find out more. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, things are in the air. They've got juggling to do. Things are in the balance. They've got other stuff going on in their lives. And this might be someone who is trying to find their self-worth and trying to find like meaning for their life and who they are and some kind of a stability before they make a big decision like this. Page of Cups. Tell us about this Page of Cups energy. Okay, so Six of Voices suggests that they've got some obstacles to overcome here and that the universe is helping them out through that. Knight of Emotions says that they want to come forward with this love. So from the Page to the Knight, still very young energy of a offer in love, but it's like asking out on a date. That kind of thing is the Knight of Cups. It's not like, will you marry me kind of an energy. It's more the romance kind of thing, but they've got obstacles to overcome before they can even get to that point. The universe is helping them out through that. So your person's got some stuff in the way here, and it feels more like internal stuff to me. It might have manifested on the outside, so they feel a bit stuck in certain things like the job or family or whatever it is. It might have manifested into physical circumstances, so it appears that that is the thing that's holding them back. But no, it's not really what's holding them back. What's holding them back is an internal process that they've got going on here of not really knowing whether they're ready for this internally. Now, they might not have voiced that to you, because this is very young energy. You see, the Page and the Knight is very young kind of an energy. This is not someone who is emotionally mature enough or doesn't feel that way in themselves to be just totally ready for it. Yeah, they're not confident and ready that they can give you what it is that you deserve, is what it feels like. Let's find out what's behind that. How come this kind of young, naive energy then? Growth. They're in a period of growth at the moment, though, so that growth is happening now. They're maturing. They're having to step up. We could be talking about a divine masculine here that needs to get into that divine masculine. We could be talking about a masculine here that's needing to get into the divine masculine energy before they're ready for you. Queen of Cups. This is how they're seeing you. Tell us about the Queen of Cups. So they know that you'll be a great partner. You're loving, you're giving, you're nurturing. You'll take care of them. They know this. Tell us why the Queen of Cups is here. And the High Priestess as well. So you've got a lot of wisdom with that too. Emotionally mature. You see, you've put the work in. This is why, and this is not asking you to pretend that you are lesser energy than that, to be at their level, to make them feel better about themselves so they can come forward. This is saying, no, you shine in that energy and get them to rise up to meet you there. So they're seeing you. This is not putting you up on a pedestal either. This is seeing you as being loving and nurturing and being also spiritually and emotionally mature as well. You've got the wisdom in that. You've been doing the work on yourself. So they're seeing you as this like perfect partner in a way. Well, perfect partner in the emotional kind of a sense. We don't have the pentacles here. And that will play a part in it too. Again, Page of Cups and the Knight of the Emotions. This is someone that is in their heart and their feelings about relationship. They're not thinking about the pentacles. They're not thinking about the materialistic side of things. And they're just thinking about the love. And so they're seeing you as... They're seeing relationships as providing an emotional and spiritual support to them rather than a material kind of a support to them. They're very much focused on that, which suggests that that's the area that they've been lacking in their lives. So you could have a person here that has been focused mostly, just been in the mode of logical, material, working for money and stuff like that. They could have been going through a spiritual awakening lately or just moving into that now, but feeling very much out of that element and not at your level. Duality, yeah, feeling like it's black and white. That they're wondering why you're choosing them, because you're not at their level and they know it. They're not at your level and they know it. Two of Pentacles, so they need to move themselves into balance. You're certainly providing them with a good reason to grow at the moment. They're optimistic about that. But they need to find some balance. They need to complete a cycle in their life first before a new cycle can start. As I said, Six of Voices suggests that they've got obstacles to overcome. They could have manifested physically, so there could be a reason. You might think, well, it's because of a marriage, or it's because of a job, or whatever. There's some kind of a physical reason, or a court case, or something like that. But it's not that. That's not the real reason. That's just manifest from the internal reasons of them not feeling ready. Your person's, I don't know, maybe they've led a sheltered life, or maybe they're just kind of late to the game, or maybe they're young, but maybe they're just kind of late to the game with a spiritual awakening, which is okay. We'll go through it at our own timing. But there's a process of like becoming emotionally mature and healing yourself and stuff like that. Okay, so they're wanting to create a change. They're wanting to create a new day. There's very much this desire to start this new journey, to start this new cycle, to complete the last cycle, to move into balance. They want to get ready. They do want to get ready. It's hopeful. This is hopeful. Tell us more. Are they coming back? Surrender. They don't know how to go about it at the moment. So they're surrendering right now. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. This person has been trying to move forward. They've been trying to move on. They've been trying to break free of those things that seem to be holding them back. Those obstacles here. See these spikes? That the universe there, the hand of the universe is lifting them over across the water there. They've been trying and trying and trying and trying to get over those obstacles. But new obstacles keep on coming up. Why? Because of what I said, that it's the internal energy. So they'll keep on manifesting those obstacles because it's the internal energy that isn't ready yet. Tell us more. Got some growth to do in the person here. You might need to give them space and time to do that. They're very optimistic though. They believe in their good luck, so they believe that this is going to work out for them, that you are going to come together. They're thinking it through. Yes, I told you that already. They are thinking about this. This is not frivolous to this person at all. They want to move forward on this, and they're trusting that all will be well. So they've got this spiritual awakening happening. In other words, the universe is doing a bit of magic for them. They're seeing like there's some kind of a plan here. They're getting reminded of you and all of that. But is it just for their growth, or are you actually going to come together? Or are they going to come back? Let's find out more. Family. Could be family stuff involved here. Holding them back, or going against them making a change, maybe. Maturity. This is definitely a question of maturity, and as I said, it might not be about age. It could just be they haven't been tested in this way. Trust, again, they do believe in this. This person has a very naive in a way, but it's beautiful too, that trusting kind of a belief in luck and that things will work out and all will be well. Quite a sweet-natured person, sweet beliefs kind of person. Optimistic. Nice. I like their energy. Oh. Well, they love you, that's for sure, and they love you unconditionally. Even if they can't have you, they're going to love you anyway. So it's beautiful. Lust and old wounds. They don't want to come at you just with the lust there. So there's a lot of passion in this relationship. They're very attracted to you, but they don't want it to just be that. Old wounds. They've done that before, and it's hurt them, and they know that. So yes, your person has past pain, or you have past pain, and they know people have lusted after you and kind of conned you to be in relationship, that kind of thing, and you know, burnt you. You've been a notch on people's bedposts or stuff like that. They don't want to do that to you. So yeah, they're loving you properly. They want to love you properly. Very aware of that. Let's find out more. Are they coming back? The land in between. Very much in between worlds at the moment. Undecided. And a merry motive. They've got good motives. This person has a good heart for sure. Are they coming back? Are they coming back? Flexible. Open to change. Wanting change to happen. Flexible about a new start. Easygoing nature. If they come in, if they are coming back, they're going to be easygoing and integrate lives together, kind of a thing. That's good to know. A lot of change going on in their lives. They're seeing the bigger picture, so they are looking at that bigger picture. They want to make sure that it's good for you, you see, and that's the real contention that I'm feeling from their energy here, is that they want to make sure it's good for you. They don't want to come in as a dead weight in your life and bring you down, kind of thing, and that's how they're kind of feeling at the moment. They're feeling not worthy. So they're claiming their independence at the moment. So especially if they've been around family and in a family kind of a thing, they need to get independent first so that they feel good about themselves, and then they'll feel good enough for you to come back. Let's find out. Let's get one more. Surrender now. But they're surrendering. Surrender again. They're having to let it go at the moment. They can't do it. They've tried to sort this out. They've tried to move forward on this to make it happen, to get over these obstacles, but they just seem to be getting nowhere, you know, taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or maybe 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Love. They do love you though. I mean, the unconditional love, they do love you. And self-sufficiency, they need to get independent first. So that is the first thing that they need to do, is they need to get independent. They're in a situation at the moment where they don't feel good about themselves because they're not independent. They don't feel it. They don't feel like they're a match to you at the moment. And they need to find that independence first. And then will they come back? Let's find out. Let's get the red or green crystal. Are they coming back? Is Crystal's person coming back? Yes. And then they will come back. So there you go. There's your definitive answer. They are. But they've got stuff to go through. Now, what about you? Let's find out in the deeper dive. If you're interested in that deeper dive, if this is your story, could be your story, and you want to get the deeper dive for guidance for you, I'm going to give you guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now for dealing with this, right? What you should do right now. I'm going to get guidance for you in this relationship as well. So they're coming back. Let's find out about you guys together, how to make this relationship work really well, and also how this might all play out, how they might come back, along with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing, which means that you need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive the email. So type that in very carefully. The email may end up in your inbox inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on the crystal on a device where you can open PDFs, and if in that PDF you'll see a picture of a video. When you click on the picture of a video, if it doesn't take you straight away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching me. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. How does this resonate with you? What's going on with you and your person? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you. Click on the subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do a daily energy update for the collective. I do 3 of these love picker card reads. If you've got any ideas about what you want the next picker card read to be about, let me know in the comments below. I keep on doing your suggestions, so suggest away and I will do it for the next one. And what else do? I go live 3 times a week as well on my Psychic Cafe show. If you want to come along and get a mini reading there for donations, you can find the next show laying in wait by clicking on the Be Healing thing down there to get on my channel page. You'll see the next show. You can click on set a reminder there and come along live. So there you go. Thank you so much again for watching. If this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out, is your person coming back? So whoever it is that you focused on at the moment, are they going to come back in your life? I'm going to pull out cards to find out all about this situation, and then toward the end I'm going to get a definitive yes or no answer out from the crystals here as well. But let's find out all about it first. Now, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this, an extended reading that goes with it, and the extended reading is going to focus on you, on guidance for you in your situation, you know, guidance for you in this relationship as well, the dynamics between you, how to make it work really well if they are coming back, and also how this might play out too, along with timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link in the description box and the comments below as well for that extended reading, if you find that this is your story or could be your story. So let's find out all about this, about your person, with the cards. Grace. They're in the flow at the moment. Good things happening for them. Things are flowing nicely. Things are moving along nicely. There is movement happening for them. Trust. There's trust issues there. Trust issues. Things are moving along nicely for them. There's trust issues in you. Okay. Maybe your person hasn't, to your liking, got enough focus on you in this relationship right now. Things are moving along nicely for them though. You might have more of a relationship focus than they have because you're not trusting. They could be trusting in this more, you know? Trusting in relationships more and things unfolding, in their lives unfolding. Whereas you're kind of overly focused on relationships to try and get it moving because you're not as trusting in it, is what I'm feeling. Let's find out more. Are they coming back? This last person coming back. Protection. Oh, keeping you out of something. They're protecting you from something. Okay. Things are flowing nicely though. Things are moving along nicely. So they could be in some kind of a situation that they're trying to protect you from. They don't want you to know. They could be like having problems in the business or something like that. Don't want you to know about that. Protecting you from that. They want to sort it out first. But things are moving along nicely. If they told you about it, you might freak out. I'm picking up this anxiety from you guys. They've got more of a trusting nature. Okay, let's find out more. So what are they coming back? This last person coming back. They've got a very grounded, down-to-earth kind of an energy, maybe a very logical kind of a person, but calming. Do you know what I mean? If you're anxious about something, they'll be going, it's okay, don't worry about it. Is that true? Let's not take those. Hang on. No, I will take them, in fact. They've got some burdens to put down first. Like I said, some of them have got business troubles or something like that. They're protecting it from you because they know that you've got anxiety about stuff. So they're not telling you about something. If you feel like they're holding something back from you, it's true. It's not that much of a burden, but they're taking those burdens for themselves. It's like they're taking responsibility for it. It feels like work kind of stuff, but it might be other stuff. It's their responsibility. Now, I don't take reversals because I feel the energies in the cards, but I'm going to take these as they've come out. There's the fell on the floor. We've got the Four of Wands, which is the card of marriage, and it's the twin flame card as well. So I do feel like your person is very sure and trusting in this relationship, but they're not so overly focused on it because they're focused on some of the burdens that they've got at the moment. Nine of Cups, they're not doing so well independently right now, because the Nine of Cups card is about wishes being fulfilled, and they're not getting the wishes fulfilled at the moment because they're not doing so well independently. That's what I heard. They're not doing so well independently. Nines to me are the independent card. It's about them fulfilling their own wishes. It feels to me like your person at the moment, they can't even fulfill their own wishes, never mind yours. And even though they might be considering you as a marriage partner and wanting that with you, Hierophant suggests that too. Very old-fashioned kind of a person, you see, Hierophant. Even though they're considering marriage with you, if they can't even fulfill their own wishes, how can they possibly end up in a marriage with you? They're not ready. Not ready right now. Hierophant, because they've got traditional values here, so they're not going to come at you until they feel ready, until they've got something to offer you. It's like, some cultures with a dowry or things like that, where they need to have a certain amount of money before they can get married. Even if they don't have, not from a culture like that, they've got that kind of mindset. They've got some kind of a traditional values there. It's like, well, I haven't got a house yet, or my business is kind of faltering. I need it to be stable. I need to have that job before I can approach. It just could be a cultural thing, or it could be a family thing, or just a traditional belief that they've got there. So, Ten of Wands, tell us what these burdens are that they've got then. Well, it's not so much burdens, it's something that they're focused on at the moment, something that they've got to deal with. But they don't want to burden you with it. It doesn't feel like a burden to them. It might be what they're dealing with, but it doesn't feel like a burden. You know the difference? It's like someone could point out, you could look at someone else's life and think, oh, if I was them living their life, I'd be so stressed out about that thing. Like, that would be a big deal for me, and I would be, telling my friends about that, but they're just like a breeze. It's like second nature kind of thing. It'll all work itself out. They've got to trust in that. And it might just be because it's within their realm of experience and it's not within yours. Does that make sense? So if something's slightly going wrong with their business, it doesn't worry them. They know it's going to figure it out. They're going to do it. They've got complete trust in themselves there. They don't want to burden you with it because they know that you would. It's out of your experience and it would concern you more. It's to do with the money, I told you. It's like Eight of Materials. It's to do with them reaping the rewards from work that they're doing. It's not a big deal. It could just be a downturn in business at the moment, or they might have a long-term thing going on that they need to work before that thing comes in, that money comes in, the rewards come in, and then they will be ready for marriage. It's something like that. They just need to get to that stable position, yeah. And it's not that they feel unstable. This is the thing. They don't feel unstable, but they've got traditional beliefs about it, and they don't want to worry. They don't want to burden you with it. And that's what it is. So they're retreating their energy right now. Yes. Don't want to burden you with it. So, Four of Wands. This is someone that wants to come at you with marriage, proposing something good. Like, I've got this and I've got this, and we do this. It doesn't want to be someone who's coming in, well, I don't have this and I don't have this, but shall we get married anyway? They wouldn't do that. This person, their energy is kind of not strict, but it's very down to earth, very logical, and got the Page of Emotions here. They do wish for that. They wish. So that's where the dreams are. That's where, like, any flighty energy that they've got, any kind of, when the head hits the pillow at night, they've been logical all day and they've been doing their stuff and all of this very, then as soon as they get into the fantasy, they're dreaming about getting married to you. That's their wishes. That's the heart desire wishes kind of thing that they can't have at the moment. And they know they can't have it at the moment. So whenever they get into that energy, which isn't very much, but it's probably every evening, whenever they have that time and they, maybe pour themselves a drink and sit back and imagine, you're in their imagination being married to you. It's where the fantasy is at the moment. It's what they dream about at night. Sweet. So that's their creation. That's what they're creating. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Like, so that is what they're creating next. You're in their manifestation energy next. Nine of Cups is upside down there because they can't even fulfill their own wishes at the moment, never mind yours. This person wants to take care of you. Ace of Emotions, there you go. Isn't that, see, we've got the Nine of Cups and then we've got the Ace of Cups here. Together they make the 10. Tens are all about coming together and having the happily ever after together. But if someone can't do this for themselves, if they don't have the 9 cups, they can't offer you this. They can't fill your heart up if they are unable to fill their own cups. Yeah, this is someone who is totally honest about themselves, saying, I'm not fulfilled in myself yet. I need to do that first, and then come in and fill your heart up and make you happy. So whatever that is, the wishes that they don't have at the moment, that instability, they can't offer you that love offer that the Ace of Emotions is to start something when they've not got their cups filled themselves. They're not that. You remember, like the traditional 9 of Cups where he's sat there on his throne and he's got his 9 cups above him and he's happy. He's not happy yet like that. And he needs to be before he offers you that. He can fill you up. He wants to give you like a massive amount of love. He wants to make you happy. This is someone that wants to marry you and make you happy, not marry you and burden you. That's what these cards are saying. Doesn't want to marry you and burden you. Someone that's taking it very seriously, and they take themselves seriously, and they've got this is a responsible person for sure. Very like earthy energy. They've got earthy energy. Are they an earth sign? Let me know in the comments below. Kind of feel that way. Huh? It's raining outside and there's a tourist. Showers there and at the pool. It is sometimes nice swimming in the rain. I like it sometimes. But integration. So they're integrating things with their own wishes, filling their own cups up, getting that independence, and yeah, integrating things in their life at the moment. Just sorting stuff out in their lives right now. The Hierophant. Tell us about these beliefs though. They're very traditional. Cultural thing, family thing. What's the background? Let me know in the comments below. Hierophant, Queen of Voices. Ooh, there's a strict. The Queen of Voices is a feminine energy. Doesn't always have to be, but it's a cutthroat kind of a no, a kind of a I've got strong boundaries. Now, they might be seeing this about you. They want to kind of impress you. They want to give you no reason to say no. They might have seen this energy in you, and you having very high standards and strong boundaries, but I feel like they've seen this energy in someone else. Like it could be a mother. So I was asking about these beliefs, these traditional beliefs. It's come from a very strong feminine who had very strong boundaries and said how it is, and it very well could be the mother, and who's like, you don't do it like that, you do it like this, you do relationships right, something like that. They've been told this by a very Queen of Swords feminine energy in their lives, someone that's very clear about boundaries, very strong boundaries. You don't do that, you do it this way. And so they've had that instilled in them from a feminine energy in their life, and so they might have seen that energy in you too, but that's the standard of treat people like that, and expect them to have those high standards and strong boundaries, and they don't want a no from you. They even though it might be a yes to them, if they don't come in right, don't want to even give you the chance at that, saying no to them. Struggle. Because then it'll be an uphill struggle. It's like they want to do the struggle first, but they're not struggling, you see. Grace. It's all flowing. It's moving along nicely. They don't... It's like they know. It's like they know you. And they know if they came at you right now, it would be a struggle together. It would be difficult. Or a struggle for you. And if they just wait until they've sorted these things out, it's not going to be a struggle. And they don't want to give you a reason to say no. There could also be an element here of trying to keep that person happy too. The mum. or whoever it is that they've learned. That could be a religious leader, or like someone in the community that they try and please, but someone that's taught them that rule for themselves and they've taken it on and it feels good within them, those traditions. So they could have an element of wanting to please that person too, maybe for you to be accepted by that person, because this character might be important once you are together for them to not necessarily like you, condone this relationship though. Don't have to like you. It might be nice if they do, but don't have to. Tell us more. Are they coming back? I would say yes, but we'll see. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. I would say yes. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. You deserve it all. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. Yeah, this person has got that energy that they would give it you all. They want to give it you all. Want to be very stable and come in with this big offer and give it you all. Ace of Emotions. What else? Reflect on your priorities. They've got very strong priorities though. There's a hierarchy. And I feel that this is this, you know, these beliefs. It's like, no, you don't do that first. You get a house first and you've got like a solid income or a certain amount first, and then you offer marriage. You don't even think of having a relationship before you got to that sturdy place. So they've got very strong priorities there of this is the way that you do it. They've been taught that. What else? Are they coming back? I'm going to go again. I'm not sure which two it was. Wow. Well, you know when they fly out like that. Oh, how interesting. Okay. Self-love. They're seeing you in this energy of self-love. You're looking after yourself. And they want to add to your life. They like that. They like that you're taking care of yourself. They want to come in and take care of you, but they're seeing that you're taking care of yourself at the moment, and they like that. There's strong chemistry between you. So they've got that passion for you. But here's the thing, self-worth, and this is actual self-worth. This is what they're worth. It's not how they feel about themselves. Your person has got good self-worth. It's what they've actualized. It's what they've manifested. How else can I put this? If your person was worth, if your person is a business person, right? They've got a business and they were worth whatever, 2 million before. And then with COVID, something might have happened and the stock's gone down or whatever. And suddenly they're not worth so much. But they're with the flow. It's all moving and it's recovering and it's not a problem. They know the self-worth, how they feel about themselves, not a problem with that. But their actual worth, their worth at the moment, what they're worth at the moment is not where it needs to, we're not where they're happy with. And it's like they've got a very providey energy, this person. They want to come in with that. They want their worth to be up there. And it's not about the money, it's about not burdening you with worries and that kind of thing. They see that you're doing fine at the moment, looking after yourself, so they're not coming in and burdening you until they're an addition that they're happy with to your life. Got a bit of a fear of commitment here going on, and it's not, they've got commitment here. There's a lot of commitment on the table here. It's not that they're like, they don't want to commit. They do want to commit, but there's a fear of commitment. There's a fear of commitment because of this. I think your person's committed before to someone and then they weren't happy. There's a fear of, well, what if I'm not happy again? What if I become unhappy in this relationship? Your person wants to commit. They're a very committed person. They commit to things. They've got perseverance. They've got that kind of an energy. Very, very down to earth kind of a person. They're just worried that the happiness is going to go again, because that's what they've experienced. So they're doubting it, the intimacy. Not doubting you, not doubting the relationship. They're doubting relationships altogether. And because of previous experiences that they've had of it going well and then unhappiness creeping in, and then, oh, what if that happens again? So there's awareness there that they're scared about that happening again. So you need to know about that. A little bit of trepidation there. So they're not just 100% like this. Would suggest. I'm going to go again. Again, I don't know which of those 3 cards it was, or if it was any of them, or what. No. Oh, Close Encounters came out again. Wait. This is messy. These? No, these. Okay. A deep breath and Close Encounters. They've come so close to moving ahead with this, to just doing, they were on the verge of coming back. They were about to do it, and they didn't. They paused, they took a deep breath. They could have even come up to you and then backed off. You might have felt that they were about to say something to you. They could be typing messages to you and then deleting them. They're very close to doing this, or they have come very close to doing this, but then reason. You know why? It's because this, where's that dreams thing? Where is that? Where did that come? I can't remember. But where they go with the fantasy, the page of emotions, that when they get into that mode, that's when they want to get in touch with you. But most of the time they're in this very traditional kind of a logical place. That's when they don't want to get in touch with you. So the times that they come close is when they cut loose, or they're in that fantasy kind of thing and they want to get in touch with you then and just do it. It's like, what the hell kind of an energy. But they don't do it. They pull themselves back from that. What else? Oh, they're coming back. Never-ending story. Uh-oh. There's worry. Your person's got worry here that the same thing's going to happen again as happened with the previous relationship. Like I was saying, is the happiness going, don't know. And they're worried about that. So they're probably seeing you as very compatible and all of that. They're just worried. They're just worried. They're worried that relationships just take a downward turn like that, and it, yeah. They got confidence. They are confident in it. They're confident in this relationship as much as they're confident in any relationship. Let's put it that way. Or more in this relationship than they are in any others, but not confident in the concept of relationships itself, even though they're very traditional in the way that they want to do it, if that makes sense. Tell us more. Are they coming back? Flowers person? Love is all around. They've got other options. Other people could be attracted to them, and yeah, got other options. It's all around them. I do believe that they believe more in your relationship than they do with others around them. You see clearly now. They've got that wisdom with it now. So they've got temptations around them. I don't feel like they're going for it. Are they coming back? Act as if. Yeah, they're acting as if they are coming back. What else? Just feeling like keeping going on these cards. Freedom is yours. And know your worth. There's that worth thing again. It's what they're worth. It's what they're worth. Freedom is yours. So they need to be free and financial at a certain point before they do. Confident, and things are flowing. I mean, it's all working out for them. Is that it? That's it. That's all the cards. So let's get the crystal out for a definitive yes or no. Are they coming back? I would say yes. I would say yes. Are they coming back? No. No? The crystals say no. But if this sounds like your story, it could be your story. That surprises me. I thought that was going to be a yes. If you want a deeper dive on this, and let's find out why that was a no, because that's very surprising, and then find out guidance for you and guidance for you in your relationships on the way forward from this, if it's not with this person, and how this might play out. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. This is going to be a very interesting one because that really surprised me. I would say that this was a definite yes. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. You need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. So type that in very carefully. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. So check in those places. Promotions is Gmail, by the way. Yes, you've got a promotions folder if you've got Gmail. And you'll find a lot of emails in there if you've never heard of it before that you thought were missing. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower and the shell. Click on that flower on a device where you can open PDFs. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. When you click on that picture of a video, if it doesn't take you to a video straight away, then just try it on a different device and it will. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Let me know what's going on because I was really surprised by that no crystal one. Let's find out in the deeper dive. Yeah, let me know what's going on in the comments below. If you were surprised as me by the no. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do 3 of these Love Picker card reads a week, and if you've got any ideas of what you want me to do it on, let me know in the comments below. This was a suggestion, this reading, from someone that did that on the previous one, so bring those suggestions in. I do them. And I also do a daily energy update every single day of the year for the collective, and I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give mini reads for donations. So come along in there and let's get specific because these are general readings, don't forget. That could be why it was a no, because it's a general reading. We'll find out in that deeper dive anyway. If you're coming with me, that's great. If this is where you're leaving me, that's great too. Thank you so much for watching, but if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the shell, then this one's for you. Shells, let's find out if your person's coming back or not. Now I'm going to pull cards out to find out all about this situation, what's going on with them. And then toward the end of this reading, I'm going to pull out a crystal, a yes or no crystal, to find out definitively what the answer is, whether they're coming back or not. I'm also going to make a deeper dive, an extended reading that goes with this. And so this video read is all about them, really. And the deeper dive is all going to be about you. It's going to be about your guidance for the situation you find yourself in right now. And it's going to be about guidance for you in this relationship if they are coming back, or further guidance if they're not, or whatever. What's next? And how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below as well. So, Shell's person coming back. Let's find out. Let's find out all about it. Shell's person coming back. Rituals and offerings and delight. Oh, okay. Your person is kind of having a good time at the moment. Having a delightful time at the moment. Your person is not focused on coming back right now. Sorry to tell you that, but they're not. This energy is someone who is in a pattern. It could be a player kind of pattern. It could be a partying kind of a thing. They're not focused on it. Your person's having a good time. This could be someone that doesn't even want to be in a relationship. Let's see. Tell us more about this person. The ego reaction that they're having. You know, you might have tried to move too fast, kind of thing. Getting them to commit too fast, and they've had a reaction, ego reaction to that, pulled back. Adventure. They're having adventures at the moment. I'm feeling it. Your person is not ready yet, or doesn't feel ready yet. They feel in a young kind of an energy, or that kind of bachelor kind of an energy. And I don't know whether you've instigated that in them, you know, a pull back because you tried to get too serious too fast for them. I'm not saying that it's too fast for you, but too fast for them, and they've pulled back, had an ego reaction. Dream, following the dreams kind of thing. It feels so your person might have a dream. There might be something that they want to fulfill in their life, bucket list kind of thing. Not ready for a relationship. No, I want to do this first, or I want to have more time with my friends, or I want to go on these adventures first, I want to travel the world first. That kind of an energy. I want to fulfill the dreams first. They pull back. So my guessing is, with this energy that I've picked up so far, we'll get more cards out, but my guessing is you guys were together, it started to get a little bit serious, they ran. because not quite ready for it yet. Let's see. Ooh, Tower, yeah. There you are, the High Priestess. This is how they're seeing you. So you have got this inner knowing, you've got this wisdom, you've been doing your work on yourself and all of that. They've got a strong connection with you, an intuitive connection with you. So they get that. But a Tower moment is caused disruption in the life. There's something disruptive going, something falling apart in the life right now. It might be them. You know, it might be like a midlife crisis kind of an energy. Someone that last throw for adventure and stuff like that. Buying a sports car, you know, pulling away from a relationship and buying a sports car. It could be that for some of you. But for some, it's just that want to travel. It's like kind of a young energy. I'm getting a few scenarios here. 10 of Cups, the happily ever after. Some are just having an emotional reaction to that. You know, it's like, oh, this is the one, I better run. Because not quite feeling ready yet. So you're the 10 of Cups. You're the happily ever after. Feel is like intuitive connection with you. It feels right, but they've got a tower. It's a tower sandwich. The tower right in the middle, so they've blown it. They've blown it up. They've run. They've done a runner, haven't they? Okay, so the High Priestess. This is how they're seeing you. Very strong intuitive connection. What I mean by that is intuitively they know that you're that person. There's just some kind of rightness about that. But it's also about you kind of having a calming and wise kind of energy in their life. You're the wise decision, let's put it that way. The Emperor. That's it. But they'll have to step up, right? They'll have to step up into the Divine Masculine to be with you. And that is where some of the masculines can fall away. It's because they don't want to, because masculines have had it too easy. They can stay in the boy energy because there's plenty of women that will put up with that boy energy. Not you, not you. You want the Divine Masculine. They're like, but I can just be lazy. You see, that's why party, adventure kind of thing. But I can just be lazy and be with that person or that person. Yeah, but it's not the 10 of Cups, is it? You know, yeah, I think your person's playing at the moment. They're probably with someone else or a lot of other people, not anyone in particular. Not the 10 of Cups. They don't want to do, or they're having a bit of a tantrum about stepping up and actually being that Emperor kind of an energy, Divine Masculine, of, you know, stepping into that more responsible kind of doing the work, healing themselves, you know, sorting stuff out and maturing and leveling up and stepping up into that. They don't want to. And let's face it, the whole society, pretty much everywhere on this planet, allows masculine to be in that energy. Rewards them for it sometimes. Omens, but they are getting omens about this. You know, omens, signs, all that kind of thing. They can't forget about you. They will hear, you know, they'll have dreams about you. They'll hear things that remind them of you, and the universe will be on and on and on. Of course, the higher self wants them to step into this Emperor energy, but they are resisting it. Yes, your person's in resistance right now. Really, the Tower. So they're blowing it up. Tower. How's this Tower? Four of emotions. Walked away. Disappointed. Blown it up. Let you down. Wow, I wonder if they're going to get out of this energy. So, I'm not getting a no or a yes from this at the moment. It feels more no right now. Well, just because I don't hold much hope for this kind of an energy of them ever getting out in it, you know, out of it. Perception and slow but steady. Oh no, maybe it is changing. They're changing the perception about how great it is, that player energy. You know, I think it happens to a lot of, not just guys, girls too. In relationship, get a little bit bored, and then they're like, no, it was great when I was single. And then you're single again, it's like, actually, it's not that great, you know. Might be able to sleep with a different person each weekend or whatever, but it's not actually that fulfilling, not as great. So they're changing the perception slowly about that. They might have just needed to go back to that kind of a lifestyle to realize it's not actually that good. And even the sex isn't that good in that kind of thing, you know. In my experience, it's not, because it's the people not in that player kind of an energy. It's the people that are in a committed relationship, or at least have had committed relationships, that develop their skills in that area. Let's put it that way. It's sticking with a relationship that gets you to develop those skills. Because in the short-term thing, no one's going to be open and vulnerable to you and tell you what you need to know about whether you're doing very well in that area. Let's face it. In a long-term relationship, you would. So 10 of Cups, what is this? 9 of Materials and the Page of Materials. Ooh. You know, the seer is the happily ever after here, the emotional fulfillment. They do see that, they know that. But Page of Materials and 9 of Materials, you require them to be this, 9 of Materials, single, independent, doing well, stepping up, not goofing off, not going and partying with the mates and that kind of thing. Not usually, you don't want them to have a good time, but this is a responsible kind of an energy. Your person's got very bachelor kind of a playful kind of a young kind of a naive kind of an energy, not mature. Page of Materials, dreaming things up. But I go on this adventure and I could go on this adventure and I could do that, and there's nothing wrong with going on adventures. You can have both, you know? You can have that adventurous spirit and be this 9 of Pentacles energy as well. The person's got some growing to do. You might have instigated a bit of that. I mean, 10 of Cups and the High Priestess and the Emperor, all of these cards around this mass in the middle. It's like you've got bad, good energy here. Very much in the balance, right? I'm still not getting a definite no or yes. We'll find out with the crystals. It could go either way, this one, in fact. I mean, some of you that are watching this, some of them might step up. Some of you are watching this, they might not. Abundance and ascension, right? So they need more stability in themselves, need to raise their energy, expect more of themselves. They need to like do that healing on themselves so that they will go for the bigger dreams, not just the short-term adventures, not just the partying or whatever, or going to this place or that place, but actually building something for themselves, raising the vibration. It's, you are requiring them to step up in order to be with you. Now, you may not have said that to them, but they know it. They know it. They know they can't be this irresponsible kind of a young energy and be with you at the same time. So they know that. Tell us more. Are they coming back now? Shells. 2 shells. Are they coming back to shells? Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Yeah, and like I was saying, some of you kind of moved too fast for them. Not for you, but for them. Moved too fast for them, and it made them pull back and run. And so if you want to be with this person, you're going to have to give them more time, let them take it at their pace, unfortunately, for you. Step into your power. Now I'm seeing that little boy energy. Okay, step into your power. Yeah, not in the true power yet. Right. It's that ego dance, isn't it? It's that macho thing, that ego dance, is that I will be powerful by being in this player energy, and that's not real power, that's not a powerful person, but the ego pretends that it is. It's that ego dance. From the boy and the man, what a boy thinks is the powerful one, you know, being able to get all the girls and all of that. That's a very young, naive kind of a power. It's not true power. It's like your person's on the precipice of the invitation, let's put it that way, to step into that divine masculine energy. Are they going to do it? Are they going to mature? Who knows? Well, let's find out in this reading, hopefully. True love. This is true love, though, and they know it. It's the happily ever after. You got the 10 of Cups. I mean, come on. It's the 10 of Cups. Tell you what, they'll regret it if they lose you, because it's, if they don't step up to this, they're going to lose you, and you're the 10 of Cups. Hope and control. there's that masculine energy, that macho thing again. It's like they want to be in charge. I mean, a person got like strong macho mates, not strong, but you know, a strong energy of that around them, because they're not strong really, they're weak. Energy around them, they're easily pulled into that, and so they're hoping for this connection. It's true love, but they've got this almost like, but I need to be in control of this and have it my way kind of thing, and you know, not let Shell's divine feminine wrap me around their little finger kind of thing. It feels to me like they've got mates around them saying, oh, you've fallen for this one, that'll be it, we're losing you. All of that macho bullshit. All of that macho, but that peer pressure, the undivine masculine, the toxic masculine peer pressure. They've got that around them. So it's like they want to take control of this relationship. They don't really. But that peer pressure is, they'll wreck the relationship if they do that. But the peer pressure is kind of making them want to macho up and do that, step into that boy energy. They've got boy pull on them here, and then the higher self trying to pull them to this divine masculine. There's you going, universe, do I have to be the pawn here to get to this one to step up? Can't you give me one that already stepped up? Well, unfortunately, there's not that many of them that have stepped up. So some of us have to be that instigator, the one that helps them, the one that requires them to step up and holds them to that, you know. So don't back down to this person. Don't let them in when they're in that player. So here they are, ta-da, having a delightful time with the mates. Woo! Lots of people delight. Afternoon delight, just, it's very superficial. It's not true delight, it's not joy. Joy is very different, right? Just delight, it's having a good time. Tenderness, ooh, tenderness and intimacy, this is what is required by you for them. It's the 10 of Cups energy. They know it. It's a trap. That's what the mates are saying to them. It is a trap. We're losing you. It's a trap. Okay, let's find out more. Trust and energy to read this. I'm not that interesting really, but I wonder if they will. Wish upon a star. Yeah, that's that kind of energy that I was getting, that I want to travel, I want to get this adventure. It's that bucket list kind of an energy that I was picking up on before. The dreams, it's like I've got these dreams and I can't do that if I'm in a relationship, because relationships are drudgery. They've got very toxic masculine beliefs around relationship, this person. And yeah, because there's nothing wrong with bucket lists and all of that stuff. It's great, but you can have both. Anyway, serendipity. This is perfect timing for them. You coming into their life and then stepping up here. I know this is like maybe not what you want to hear, because it's like you're holding that energy, that divine feminine energy, while they're messing around. Like, step up, divine masculine. There's something perfect about this though. The timing of it, the serendipity. So I'm sorry that you're having this happen to you, because this is like, it sucks. This is sucky energy, full of emotions, very disappointing. Hurtful too, right? It's hurtful, yeah, it is. Got body and perfectionism. Are they? Are they at the gym doing that? All about image. Who's got the biggest muscles kind of thing. The flashy car, I was getting that. They could like buy a sports car or something like that. But perfectionism about the body, they might have that kind of a thing going on. So they might not be, they might appear to be into sports and stuff like that. They might not really be into sports. They might not be that bringing them joy. It might just be about their body and about, you know, your person's got that focus of the most important thing and powerful thing in the world is attracting the chicks. It's that kind of an energy. And here it is again. So it might appear that they're doing something to improve themselves, but it's all about the body and their image. It's interesting, you know, because I'm really into aging and fitness and Muay Thai, and I absolutely love it. And people say that to me. They can tell it's not for superficial reasons, because I just love it. Hey, it's just the best fun ever. And I'm really interested in feeling really good. I'm fitter and I'm healthier than I've ever been, and my body's great and all of that. And I'm not doing it for the superficial reasons, but it's very nice that it looks good. But yeah, it's like a side benefit from it. Your person kind of isn't that energy. As a lot of people aren't. And I can tell that when people show up at the gym. Because when people show up at the gym, right, and they're in this kind of an energy, it's funny because they tend to be the big buff kind of guys, and they look really good, and then they don't have any of the fast twitch kind of the muscles that you need to actually do the stuff that we do. So they appear as really weak and really slow, and they would definitely lose. I've just been to a fight night 2 days ago on the neighbouring island here, and there were 2 fights that were like that, big buff Western dudes, and they lost. Both of them lost, and it's often the way is because one, skill isn't there. You can look pretty and look big and all of that, and say I'm big and strong. Look at me, because of what I look like. But that's not what wins you these things in these sports, right? The fast twitch and the skills and stuff like that is what. So it's often that it's not very functional, you know. Of course, when something's done from that superficial kind of a place, it isn't. Person's kind of superficial at the moment, and they're being called to get into the depth of themselves. Be it high and wombat spirit. It's almost like they know that they are going to settle down with you in the end, but just not right now, kind of thing. Embrace the in-between. Kind of liking where they're at right now, flamboyant kind of energy there. Transformation is beautiful. Interesting. Slow and steady wins the race, that slow energy. So this transformation in there might happen, but it might be a slow thing to happen, but it'll be beautiful when it does. I think you're going to have a lot of patience with this person, but we'll find out in the deeper dive. I'm just going to get another card. Yeah, watch and wait. Just watch and wait. I think the transformation is going to be beautiful. Life is a mystery. Why do you have to go through this? Bobcat spirit, life is a mystery. Okay, let's get a crystal out. Are they coming back? I would say that this is like longer term kind of thing if they are, but let's see. Are they coming back? No. 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 And that kind of doesn't surprise me, but as I said, some of you, it might actually be a yes. That is disappointing, isn't it? So that's telling me that the majority of you guys, the majority of this energy that is being called forth to the divine masculine energy is going to fail. They're not going to step up and do it. They're going to cave into this ego stuff. That is very disappointing to me as a divine feminine. Well, let's find out your guidance then in that deeper dive. So if that sounds like it is your story, it could be your story, you want to get that deeper dive for guidance for you, let's move you forward into the amazing divine union that you deserve to be in. Let's do that and get your guidance for this, and let's find out how this might play out. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below as well. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. You need to get your email address right, type it in very carefully, otherwise you're not going to receive it. Now the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Gmail is you've got a promotions folder. Check in there, you'll find a lot of things that you've been thinking you've missed out on. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that shell on a device where you can open PDFs. In that PDF, amongst other things, you will see a picture of a video. If you click on that video and it doesn't take you to a video, try it on a different device and it will. And you'll be able to watch it. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Love hearing from you. Does this ring true to you? How disappointing. I'm disappointed by that red crystal there. Very. But let's get into it anyway in that deeper dive if you're interested in that. Click on the subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do 3 of these love picker card reads a week. If you've got any ideas of what you want me to do on the next one, let me know in the comments below and I'll do it. This was an idea from someone that watched the last one and I've done it, and so I'll probably do yours too. Let me know in the comments below. And I do a daily energy update for the collective as well. Check that out on my channel, clicking that subscribe button and that notification bell. And I also go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give mini reads for donations. Would love to see you in there. You can find the next show, Laying in Wait, on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing that's down there. You'll see the next show, Laying in Wait, so you can see when it is in your time zone. You can click on set a reminder there to come along live. Would love to see you in there. So there you go. If this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly.